Hey everyone, my name's Janos, and welcome to This Week in Animation, where I pick out some highlights from current news articles regarding the animation industry, and give my opinion on them. Most of these stories come from Cartoon Brew or Animation World Network, and I'll have links in the description for all articles I cover. You should check these sites out, they're pretty great. Now without further ado, let's get into it. Nickelodeon has greenlit a new SpongeBob CG spin-off series that follows a 10-year-old SpongeBob's adventures at a summer camp called Kamp Koral, which is also the working title for the series. The first season will apparently include 13 episodes and, as the network put it, will follow SpongeBob as he spends the summer building underwater campfires, catching wild jellyfish, and swimming in Lake Yucky Muck at the craziest camp in the kelp forest, Kamp Koral. This announcement has been received with mixed opinions by fans of the original series, with some excited to see the adventures of a younger SpongeBob, or just generally excited for more SpongeBob content, while others say the series is a blatant cash grab by the network, and a slap in the face to the creator of the show, Steven Hillenburg, who, sadly, is no longer with us. And on that point, they might be correct. Many people have said that Steven Hillenburg was adamantly against creating spin-off series for SpongeBob. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to find any direct quotes to that effect, but a tweet from Paul Tibbett, a collaborator who worked on the original series, illustrates this same point. I do not mean any disrespect to my colleagues who are working on this show. They are good people and talented artists, but this is some greedy, lazy executiving right here, and they all know full well Steve would have hated this. Shame on them. Some fans have already created petitions to get Nickelodeon to cancel the upcoming series, and I'll link that in the description for anyone interested, though honestly I highly doubt it'll have any effect. Personally, I'm not that excited for Kamp Koral, but I am interested to see what it looks like. I know we've had a CG SpongeBob movie, but this is a full-on series and I fully expect it to look different. But above everything, I do find it pretty disrespectful to go directly against the creator's wishes to not create spin-offs. Just because Nickelodeon can produce this series does not mean that they should, and to that end, they better do a damn good job on Kamp Koral to justify their decision. Amazon Studios has released its first teaser for an upcoming animated show called Undone, and it looks pretty cool. The show follows a woman named Alma who, after surviving a near-fatal car crash, gains an ability to view time in a strange, new way. Over the course of the show, Alma will learn to control this power to uncover the truth about the death of her father. I gotta say, I really like the animation style and the trippy, reality-bending aesthetic they're going for. It's been described as a mix of rotoscope and oil painting backgrounds. I love seeing creators trying new things, and this instantly strikes me as new. I recommend checking out the full trailer, linked in the description. With the near-approaching release of Disney Channel's new animated series, Amphibia, fast approaching, creator Matt Braley has revealed some behind-the-scenes info on the show. Matt Braley is perhaps best known for his work as a storyboard artist and director on Gravity Falls. His new show, Amphibia, follows the adventures of Anne Bouchoy as she explores a strange new world populated by humanoid frogs. Braley has revealed that the idea behind the show was inspired by childhood memories of visiting Bangkok every summer to see his family, noting how, initially, everything seemed so new and overwhelming, but by the end of the summer, he didn't want to leave. Amphibia is his attempt at capturing that feeling. I always think it's pretty cool to hear how creators come up with their ideas. It definitely gives their work more depth. Something I find super interesting is that Amphibia is actually hand-drawn on paper, not digitally. It's being animated by 3 South Korean studios, SIMP, Seiram, and Rough Draft Korea. What's so cool about this is just how unusual it is nowadays. I always thought that something about the show's visual style looked really appealing, and I think the fact that it's hand-drawn is at least partly responsible for how much it stands out. Now, I consider myself a bit of a budding collector of cells, which are hand-drawn individual frames of animated shows, and having a new modern series to potentially get a cell from is pretty exciting. Amphibia is set to debut on Disney Channel with daily episodes from Monday, June 17th to Thursday, June 20th. I'm definitely looking forward to checking it out. Warner Brothers have just released the first short from their Looney Tunes revival project, which aims to create 1,000 minutes of content altogether. This short, titled Dynamite Dance, was directed by David Gemmell and was one of many that were screened in front of a live audience at the Annecy Festival in France. The shorts were apparently received well by the audience, and if they were anything like Dynamite Dance, I can imagine why. Watching this short was like an instant nostalgia trip. Just over a minute in length, Dynamite Dance features Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd engaging in their classic shenanigans. With no voice acting, old school animation gags involving dynamite, and a fantastic music score very reminiscent of the original Looney Tunes, the short is simply a very pleasant, fun to watch work of art. I highly recommend checking out the full thing, of course, linked in the description. I don't believe it's been announced when to expect further releases just yet, but I'll keep an eye open. For our last story, DreamWorks has released teasers for its 2 new upcoming Netflix series, Kipo and the Age of Wonderbeasts, and Fast and Furious Spy Racers. These teasers debuted very recently at the Annecy Festival in France. Now, I gotta say, Kipo and the Age of Wonderbeasts looks fantastic. The visual style seems very influenced by anime, with surreal, painterly backgrounds and strong, defined character art, a look that I always find very appealing. The world they've shown in just this 30-second teaser looks compelling, and I already find myself wanting to dive in and learn more about it. There's not a whole lot of info to go off of at the moment, besides that the series will follow a young girl named Keepo, who has lived underground her whole life, but has now emerged to the surface world and joins a group of survivors, all trying to avoid the adorable but deadly creatures attempting to kill them. This series is set to premiere on Netflix in 2020, and so far, I'm very much looking forward to it. Fast and Furious Spy Racers is about cars that go fast. I mean, I don't know what to say about it. I'm not very interested. But for those that are, the series will follow a teenager named Tony Toretto, who is recruited by a government agency to go undercover into an elite racing league that serves as a front for a crime organization. The teaser really doesn't show a whole lot besides cars that go fast. Surprise, bet you weren't expecting that. I mean, the animation looks pretty good, I think. All the shots are so fast and furious that I can't really get a good spy at the racers. See what I did there? Anyway. This one's coming out on Netflix later this year, and for anyone interested in fast cars and animation, it's probably worth checking out. And that'll about do it for this week in animation. Did anything interest you? Which upcoming series are you most excited for? Which are you not looking forward to? Let me know in the comments section below, and if you enjoyed this video, please take a moment to leave a like. It would help out a lot and I'd really appreciate it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.